We are live, finally.
We are we? Oh,
Let's
yes.
let's do it. Well, hello and welcome to the Indie Bandits Twitch stream, later to be on YouTube. After a few technical difficulties, we are finally live, thank God. Joe here, and I'm joined by Jimmy.
Aloha.
All right, Jim. So a few podcast episodes ago, we were talking about platformers, and Jimmy, you're not much of a fan, and you explained very clearly why. Generally, it's a lack of agency, I guess, and uninteresting puzzles. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, just I don't know. Well, I was a bit summed it up in the podcast, but I can hear myself coming through there.
You can hear back. Sorry. There we go.
That was weird.
I just love your voice that much. I just want to hear it twice.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I've just never been in them. I think we've discussed this a few times in the podcast. I think if you miss the boat on it at an early stage, and you get a bit older, and I don't know, maybe you're a little bit more set in your ways with your tastes, it's difficult to go back. And I've found that platformers just don't offer enough strategic thinking for me
Yeah.
to keep
Well,
me engaged in the game.
I can see that, but you're wrong because this game's class. But
It
no, but we'll jump into it. So
looks nice, but I mean,
this
a
is
lot of them look
Celeste.
nice.
This is yeah, it's a cool looking game. It's a cool sounding game as well. If you can get your headphones on and listen to the music. So I've actually played this game before, even though here we've got the start screen and that, and I've played and completed it. Though it was a while ago, and on the Switch. We're currently playing on PC with a PlayStation 4 controller. So here's me making my excuses ahead of time, and it's the idea of Celeste is that it is difficult but fair, and I think you'll see this as I play through it and die an awful lot. So we'll get
It's like
started.
good parenting.
Yes, exactly. So here we are. Let's dive into the opener. There's no dialogue in this, by the way. Except, well, there's written dialogue. What I mean is there's no audio for the dialogues, but it's really well presented. Actually, I find the here we go. I know you're going to be like, hang on, pixel art in an indie game, but this is
That's unheard of.
I know, but this is like some of the nicest pixel art you'll ever see, and this is like, haha, get stuffed ice block. But yeah, this is it's hard to just to explain how nice this game feels to control. So there we go, a little tootle up there. Birdie gnashes off. This is our sort of like tutorial crack on, and no challenges here. And this is what I was talking about with the
You're
dialogue.
smashing this bitch, right?
I'm great, yeah. So like obviously you've got the pixel art, which is typically indie, but as you can see here with the dialogue boxes and that, it's got a really like cutesy, nice, colorful art style. Oh, you hear the voice? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what they
What
all
is that?
sound like.
What's that from? What was that in?
I can't remember. I think there's a few things that do this, but
Just something.
I love it. It's really like retro, isn't it? It sounds like just
Yeah.
it sounds like old 8-bit trying to do audio.
Or they all sound like the Star Wars robots.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, that's what it was. I
The
close
writing,
my eyes. I'm on the Death Star right now.
the writing in this is really good as well. It's there you go. Perfect. Just having me life this old woman like.
Wow.
Harsh. Foreshadowing. That's a great face. So let's see the cartoon faces of
Yeah.
Madeline in the dialogue box. There's like some really great
So
expressive stuff.
I tell you what, one thing the menu screen and the little cartoon faces. Would that not have been better for the style of the game? Do you reckon, or was that like purely a technology choice.
I don't know if it would handle as well. So you'll see in a bit that like as you play it, like it's almost like it's pixel perfect platforming. So I don't know if you could have these kind of like smooth edges and stuff. I think it's very important that everything's sort of square. But it works as a nice little like window into like you're playing this game like full of retro charm, but that those like dialogue boxes, at least for me, kind of like create this this like bridge between the game and the story. It makes it a little bit more like real and engaging. Anyway, let's crack on. So we bad. it's a funny game.
It just screams instructions at you, does it?
Yeah, but there you go. So it's essentially the introduction of the game, and it's not messing around. It's I mentioned this in the podcast as well. It's all about like overcoming a challenge. So we've done the prologue.
Yeah,
smashed
that's
it.
weird. I don't know if I don't know if the mix up of the styles is something I think I like. I think feels a bit weird. Could be one or the other for me.
Well, yeah. There's
Hey, it actually is Canada.
There's not a lot of it. So there's not loads of dialogue in it. A lot of it's just you left with the game. But for these story elements, it is like that. But
I like the font they chose.
Well, here again, this is where it really hands, and we have some great music. So the idea is all about like obviously hopping and jumping, and you remember we have a dash and we can climb, and that's basically all you can do. And
your job is to go up, I assume.
Yeah, so it mixes it up. There's also these strawberries you can pick up, which are like a bonus collectible that you can go through the game and get. And it's got flipping class music. It's just like fantastic stuff.
Kind of reminds me of Katana with some of the dashing and jumping around and stuff.
Yeah, very much so. So I remember you saying that obviously like platformers are much of a muchness, and they always have you go like the same way, and the problems aren't very clear. And I said Celeste is one of these games that has multiple solutions, and I mean you can already see here we know where we've got to get to. Like we're in the bottom left here, and we've got to get up in the top right. Like easy enough, right? But there's obviously like multiple ways I could go through here. Like I could probably attempt to go up this side, or I could attempt to go through the gap. Or if I was being really cheeky, I could probably go underneath, which would be difficult. You can watch me die attempting it. Oh no, he's done it. There we go. So I could, you've got a lot of choices, and I think they did a lot of like testing with the game so that you can. So that they designed levels and then got players to test it, and then they realized like a lot of the things that they'd intended for the players they weren't doing anyway. So a lot of these things have like multiple solutions, and the level design is like fantastic. And obviously you can see here there's the strawberry to get, and there's again probably two ways I could get that. I could go under like the bottom left of it and try and like dash through, but it kills us. Or I could go like over the top and sort of like drop down and dash back up, which is probably the easier way.
Okay.
But everything gives you like the options, and it's not like Limbo and Inside, where when we were playing that, it was very much like the devs had a clear idea what they wanted you to do. And yeah,
it's a bit more. Well, I thought that way about Katana as well. To be honest, like there was a few ways that you get through those levels, and that was quite good. So. Yeah, it's obviously a better experience when there's more than one way to get through something. But with Limbo, as you said, it was just run right, apart from the odd time you went back on yourself.
And there was always only one way to complete those puzzles as well. They were very keen on just having it so that you had to do their set piece in a given way, so it would look really good. Like they everything was set up and you had to complete it in that way, so all the obstacles that are falling and almost like killing you create this kind of set piece that plays out like theatrically. So here, sadly, you don't get to do this, and I've played this before, but here is the given what would happen to you. So these things, every level has this cool kind of like mechanic in it, and this one is your old this thing moves.
Right.
And if you jump, the momentum is conserved. So so it'll fling you into the air, into the side of them spikes. So you've kind of got to like wait and then jump, else you'll be thrown.
All right. Okay.
But this is something that basically, if you went and went, oh, I'll jump and I'll get killed, you've already learnt something. Now this cheaty looking stuff up here, I can't do out now. I've kind of stuffed myself. I'm trapped, and then my stamina's ran out, so I'm dead.
Right,
But,
so you can grip onto anything, but you've got stamina.
Not those spikes. Yeah, so you've got a limited amount of stamina to make use of. All right, I've got stop. I literally just explained how this works. Like you literally just gotta wait. There we go. And then you can wall jump as well.
Of course, that is the standard trope of any pixel art game: is the wall jump.
Yeah. So there's also this strawberry up here, and you can see it's got wings. And basically, if I go to get it, it flies off when I dash. So it's kind of like I don't have to get them, but you know, if you're a bit of a collectionist, you will wanna pick them up. Oh bugger! And you've got to, and basically because it flies away when you dash, you basically got to do this whole segment without using the dash. And then you can,
right.
And then you pick it up. But like, adds a challenge. Like if I wasn't bothered, I could have just left that and just used the dash to make it easier. There's a nice little glowy thing over here. And there's these fantastic segments of like and I don't know how I'd get up here. Nah. Seems to lead nowhere. And there you go. This is the conserved momentum I was talking about. So if I wait, I jump's only as high as that street sign, but if I jump higher, I can get that. And it's hard to see, but the controls are like tight as hell. Like she can like turn around in midair as much as she wants. And
I was gonna say it doesn't feel very well. It doesn't look, I guess, very slippery, which I always hate in controls. It feels very grippy.
Yeah.
I don't know if these are correct terms for controls, but that's
yeah, I would. Bitey, Archie likes to use.
Yeah, like it doesn't look like, you know, if you landed somewhere, it wouldn't like have a slide of you'd slide along a platform, which I hate that in games.
I mean, obviously, like in ice levels, I get, but in most games, you're kind of like, yep. So there's a lot of cool stuff. So you can see she can only dash once in midair. There's these cute like green diamond things that when you hit, recharge your boost, and then you start like combining stuff and doing some like really cool like gymnastics. Oh, story mode.
All right.
Here you go. We're gonna chat to this guy. Not mentioned, she's just died 4 times. Also, he stood next to a crashed plane. This guy actually had a real Instagram account, which ties into the story. So, as I said, like the whole story of it it's difficult, and that's about it. And it's about overcoming your own hang-ups and anything that would stop you doing something and then achieving it. And the game itself is difficult, so it runs a nice parallel with what the player experiences and what the game was going for.
Mm-hmm.
I love this line, by the way. I also love the little text effects at the end where he says like "far off land." It's got that like effect just to kind of like indicate it's nice. Sorry, that's Theo, and you meet some folk, but you know, fuck Theo. I'm not that bothered about seeing him. There we go. Oh, that got us good. See that little spring thing down there?
Yeah.
Oh man, it got us good, didn't it? There we go. Oof. Had to change my mind about that, but the fact that it lets you do that is really good. There we go. More strobes.
Don't call them strobes, Joe.
I love calling them strobes. Do you never call them strobes?
I don't.
I always call them straws. And now that I've got the strawberry,
There you go. Wasn't hard.
I don't know.
Oh, she's got talkative.
Yeah, she's feeling a little bit more confident because she got that strawberry.
Oh, I couldn't be friends with this book.
Hang on. Dialogue's so dumb. Aye, that's his crown. But I like this, obviously, like, there's a nice little bit of downtime as well with chill music. And that's like, get fucked, you're back in it now. So, oh, wrecking it. It's sneaky strawberries. There we go. Oh, shit. I forgot to grab. There we go. See that? See this up arrow? Oh,
Is that like
secret
indicators
shit.
of hidden parts? Alright, okay.
Yeah, there's some. And then there's stuff like this where you gotta. Oh, I don't know why. So really, what I want to do here is like get up it and then over it, and then it's like you can see now, like it's already like sort of ramping up
Yeah.
in terms of like the acrobatics required. Oh, shit.
See, where did this young girl learn how to do all this?
The bird.
This is not just
bird was
just
very-
climbing a mountain.
Ah, shit. All right. This is a secret sort of thing where you've got to like input what the birds do, but I actually can't be asked with. Oh, that's it. I thought that led down. It doesn't lead down, and basically it gives you a secret thing to unlock something later in the game. And like the colors off the bird, like, and the screen is like cryptic shit.
Right.
But I'll not do it because it's sort of like spoilery in early doors. So in my original playthrough, this was something that I didn't do until much later, and I think it's as this is a kind of like showing off the game. I'd rather not just like go, yeah, I know everything. Let's go through here. Though you can see these sneaky bits that you just like get stuck in. Right. Oops.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I don't need to do that though. I can actually just go up here and then like sort of like.
Bounce off them.
Well, no, what I'm doing is I'm landing into them, and
then
it recharging and then just redashing. See, so like you can see a hair changes color when the dash is depleted. Just kind of cool.
Right.
So it's like it's a nice visual indicator that that you can't dash, rather than having like loads of like HUD elements and stuff like that.
Mm.
So you can see there's like nothing on the screen. Oh, there you go. And it just makes for a nicer experience if you can just pay attention to the game and not have to worry about not have to worry about like loads of numbers and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So. But as you can see, it's not forgiving, but it lets you get straight back into it basically. So
Yeah, I think that's key for a game like this. You couldn't have it where like it goes back to a menu screen every time you die. That would be annoying.
hang on, I'll let her playing up this, and then I'll hang on. Wanted to save me boost. I fucked it up already. So I've obviously got to like maintain my. Oh no, I didn't. I thought I had to maintain the dash throughout this little segment, but I didn't. Hot power, crack on. Let's go. Oh, nearly. Ah shit! I mistimed that. That's such a tricky one. It's kind of like bugger. That's not even that. But you see how, like,
Do you have to? Is it like the objective to get all the strawberries?
No, it's one of, but I just like doing them because they provide a little bit challenge. And if you've already completed the game, it's kind of like something nice to do.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Ah, bollocks this up. I've got no dash and nowhere to go. But by that point, you know it's over. Actually, I can just go up here. No, I can't. That's not what you meant to do. See, because I could just hop up there and
All
crack
right.
on.
Okay.
But I do want this strawberry, so I've got to get over here. Ah, shit! I've ran out of too much gripping. Right, so I'll probably want to get on here first.
Can you not dash underneath it?
So once I've run out my dash, I've got no way to get back on it, and the dash
Yeah, but if
recharges.
you go underneath it there and then grip the other side of it. So dash along and then jump back.
Like that.
Yeah.
Nicely done. There you go.
Completed.
You got good, Jim.
Yeah. Just won the game.
Up here's one I can't dash, so it's going to have to be... There we go. See, when it comes together, it just looks really cool. Like, that didn't look like I've spent hours playing this game and completing it some time ago. Oh, shit. Yeah. But it's not... There we go. Pro gamer move, that one. Had to look up tutorials how to do that. It's some, like, emergent shit from the game that players discovered.
Does this have the function that Katana had where you could review like it showed you the levels at the end?
Oh, no, the levels
that would be good. That was a great
replay mode
thing. Yeah, that was such a cool little addition.
It does show you how many times you died at the end of a level. Oh, how do I get... Oh, cheeks. Oh, shit. Yeah, so you can go, like, under these spikes, but not back up through them, but hitting the bouncy things recharges your dash. Did I go up here? I can't remember if I did. Yeah, I did.
You did, yeah.
Well, I'll just go back down. Right, and then... Can't remember if I've got to go up or sideways. We'll find out. Right. Whew. I thought I could have got up to that one. Maybe I can if I go high enough. Yeah, there we can. Oh, fuck, they got us with the spikes and the momentum again. It's about patience. Don't know what this is. This little thing that falls. Ah, they all fall. Look at this. Haha. Ooh, panicked there a little bit. There we go. Oh, and then like it just looks cool, and it's.
Did you say this was supposed to be a mountain?
Yeah, it's. Oh, there we go. Oh shit! I ran past it. We'll get some story elements anyway. The premise is it's a mountain, but like each level is part of the mountain. And I think this one's called the Abandoned City. It's...
I don't know if it would be a mistake. You can climb up a mountain, make a bird friend. Sounds like a great night out.
There you go. I mean, I guess these are like the indie version of FMVs. When we're talking about RPGs, we were saying that you get an FMV for completing something that looks kind of cool. Oh, 17 out of 20 straws. Good, yeah, you got them all. 27 deaths. There you go. So, so right, we're cracking through this. The old site. So, yeah, you work your way up. Ah, there you go.
All right.
That's your explanation of strawberries there. AKA straubs.
Or strawberries.
Oh, this is...
Oh,
music's
green fire
music's a jam. So we had those little like streetlight things in the in the other one. I don't know how to get it. And you can see here we've got these like weird. They have like there are names for them on like the Celeste wiki or something, but I can't remember what it's called. It's like basically just blocks of space. But there's a lot of cool. Like every level has like a unique mechanic that it'll show you. Gone through here, see what the crack on is. Oh, spikes is what's on. But this has got some. There we go. And I think you would lose something if we had all these kind of effects. Like, see the little like stars in the background. I think if we'd went for one of these like non-pixel art styles, these things wouldn't look as cool. Oh. There we go. Here comes the, what's it called? Not the plot twist. The complication, maybe?
It's a boss fight.
So these things are cool. No, but you basically you dash through them in a straight line and come out the other side. But if you hit a wall within them, you die.
Okay.
So you've got to go through them so that there's an exit on the other side. Yes, some are cool as well. So they we periscope things for like longer sections and screens.
All right.
So you can have a look at what you're about to face. Yeah. So obviously, if I'd never done that before, that would probably be what happens there. I assume it crushes me if I stand under it as well. Yeah. But you can go through it diagonally there, and like across it, and maybe up into here. Ah, yeah, that's why. And it recharges the dash, so the idea is to like combine them with up. Messed up there. Oop. So, like a pro gamer move there, and that feels great to do because it is all about like the twitchy timing of it. Is that a little hole there? Yeah. I don't know if I've got that strawberry on my regular playthrough. I must do. I think I've got most of them. Yes, you can't go down through there. Oh, what's going on? What
Have
are these
you been
things?
there?
I'm having these. So I think I'm meant to get these like seeds, but I'm not meant to touch the ground because look, the seed follows us, but then when I touch the ground, it disappears. There we go.
There you go.
Great synthy sound, like.
Yeah.
And those seeds were strawberry seeds. Boop.
All that for one strawberry.
Strawberries are in abundance, man. It's oh. So there's these things called cassette tapes, and these are another one of the collectibles in it. And the special thing about these levels is you can see everything's like timed. There's these alternating platforms. And you've basically got to get the end of that tape whilst timing it so that... Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, shit. No, that's not going to work, is it? So I've basically got to, like, wait. There we go. And if I recall correctly, the B-sides unlock, like, extra levels later on. There's a B-side level, which is, like... even trickier. So like you have like the basic levels, which you can just do at your own pace, which I believe you can complete the story just by doing the levels. But you can also then collect the strawberries, which, as it said, are just basically a challenge for the player who fancies a bit of a challenge. You can go back through the levels and go, oh, these strawberries are a little harder to obtain. And
when did this game come out?
2017 or 2018. Maybe it was 2018, I think, and then it came out a bit after. Oh, I should have went through here, shouldn't I? And a year later, they added some stuff to it. Just for free, because they're like nice devs like that. Now I've got to work out where I'm going, but down seems to be the way, right? I came into here and then like down was the option. Oh no, I've done that bit. So it's a little more maze-like here, as you can see. There's a few ways for us to go. I came through here.
You've done this bit.
Yeah, but was it a dead end or was it a... No, there's something at the end here, maybe. Or does that just loop us back round? We'll see. But the sort of like the platforming... Oh no, I went to the thing at the bottom. Oh no, I came through here. Bollocks.
Yeah, you already did this bit.
Yeah. So there's less of your like one direction as your solution in this as well. There's more exploration, and even though everything is just an individual screen. Is that it? I've been up the top, right? I'm feeling this bit to the right.
Have you been? All right, yeah.
But then I came through here, and then I went through.
Have you been up? Not on this screen. On the next one, going left. Sorry, to the left. I meant. Have you been to the left?
I think the left is the seeds room. Yeah.
All right.
But I'll jump across. It's a fun old game too. It's not like it's a whoa shit whoa pro gamer move there. I'm gonna hammer through here and then oh shit, I bollocksed it up. A bit down there. This is the bit after I saw Negami, wasn't it? I feel the bottom right is the way to go. Like this feels right. But this leads to the mirror, right?
I think so.
But there's a little thing down here. Do you see that little crack in the bottom right? Was that just Strawberry Town or?
Right, yeah, well, there was that hidden strawberry down there, wasn't there?
Oh, well, that's the one that the periscope revealed.
Yeah.
But, that's not the one I was thinking of. And then I'm back in this room. Oh, maybe I meant to go all the way back out. It's been long since I played this, but you know, like back out into the real world where like all the stuff was blocked. Oh, too far. Remember, like up the top of the mountain.
Right.
Like back out here, but like back through like here, if you get me. There we go. And then you can really get into it and start. Ooh, that bit looks fun. That's really fun to do as well.
Ninjaing up the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, see this one. So you gotta like be quite careful with the way you do it, and then like, whoa, there we go. Oh. Here we go. New character. Got a proper what you call it, katana effect going on here, hasn't it? Do you see the like kind of low fidelity, almost like what was it called on VHS? Tracking. You know, when you had to like fine tune the magnet so that it didn't. Like,
oh right, yeah.
Sassy. Yeah, a lot of soul searching in this game. I mean, it's just pretty handy for someone who isn't.
What the hidden meaning could be.
Yeah, it's really on the nose, but as you play it, it's yeah, it is nails this game like. Oh, that's great. That's it coming out of the little window there. See how like head and hair pops out of the window.
All right, yeah.
She like stuck her head out of the window. It's Oh yeah. So here's a wee boss fight for you. So I've got to run away from her.
Get away.
She's quick though. Do I have time for strawberries though? So there's this so basically she follows whatever path I've taken, but there's a bit of overlap. So you've got to be A bit like Snake. Do you remember how in...
Right. Yes. Yeah. I know how that. That's yeah.
Oh,
It's kind
shit.
of a cool thing.
So you can't hang around, but you can't double back on yourself either. So... Oh, shit, she came out of there.
But I guess if you didn't move, she wouldn't attack you.
No, but she'd eventually circumvent on where I am. Do you see what I mean? She'd see how I waited there for quite a bit.
All right. Yeah.
Ah, shit. Yeah, see, she's going to keep doing that, but that... And then here she's going to... And now, just to make it more fun, there's a few of them.
Why not?
Oh, man, this one's going to be nails. I want that strobe, though. Ah, damn it. Because they are all going to come up that column in the exact same way I did. Ah, damn it. I thought I'd outsmarted them, but they're me.
Why don't you try and go up, like, just trying to go...
Vertically,
Can you go one
yeah.
side?
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
I'm
come
thinking.
down the other?
Yeah, good shout. Nicely done,
There you go.
James. See, there's some thinking in this. There's some. It's a thinky platformer. Yeah. Oh shit, that's a hole.
Average one.
Right, let's get through here. Spikes on the one side, so I can't turn back round. Oh shit, there was a strobe in there. No, never mind. I'm having that strobe.
Ooh.
It's such a good game, Jesus. Like, oh no, I'm having it. I'm having that strobe. Don't know how. Maybe I've got to go under it. Nah, there's no way. I've got to come around the other side, right?
Well, you must have to. There's no other way to get it. Yeah, you can go back up this way.
No! Oh, here we go. Right, let's do it. Game is not messing around now. Oh, bollocks, there's 4 of them. They're adding up.
Yeah, I think you've got to, like, be a bit slower when you get to there, because otherwise
Yeah, I've got to, like...
that trail's going to be a bit too long.
And then it's one of those games where you can get, like, all of it right, then die at one part, and then, like, forget it on the way back.
Yeah, this is definitely reminding me of Katana in the whole, like, you know, you will die in this game.
A lot.
But it's a quick restart, and just one small mistake is, like, super punishing.
Yeah, it's not like Sonic where you've got, like, extra rings to concern yourself with. Oh, shit. I've bollocks that up big style, haven't I? I'm having that strawberry, man. Having that strawberry and going home and having some strawberry pie.
Is that a thing?
Oh, you...
Oh.
Oh. Right, gotta get all these, Oh, shite.
Oh, at least you
nah.
won't be... Oh, I thought that's a bit of a harsh restart.
It's a long screen. It's
yeah, I thought that
but I
would
think
be
the
a little
strobe's
bit
gone.
better.
The strobe's collected. They are permanent, so you don't have to worry about them. Thank God.
All right.
Right. Get up across there. Let her drop down. She's still here, but she can get stuffed because... There we go. She's still chasing us? I don't think she is.
I think so, no?
Yeah. There we go. And there's a bit where... Just a nice little flourish at the end where I can just play around with these things when, like... It's like the game does that really well, like high intensity moments, and then just like have a
You
bit
can
of
have a
fun.
play around bits.
Yeah, the pacing's really good. Oh, I think I'm going to go answer the phone. I think that got a bit of a sweat on. It is a cracking game. I love the sound of the voices. It's so silly. Ooh, I think this is an X, perhaps. I can't remember this bit of the story, actually. It's been that long since I've played it. I love the faces, though. The faces are great.
Yeah, they get some good expression.
So that just... I feel a lot of parallels with the old Katana Zero, actually, in this. There's a bit of the
Yeah, it's a
story.
little bit like trippy environment, weird story. The mechanics look quite similar as well.
Yeah, it's very twitchy. I
Visually,
mean,
it's kind of similar as well.
I guess this is like... If this is a platformer, then Katana Zero is probably the like the action-adventure version of this, in terms of what it asks of you.
Yeah.
There
Oh, you're in the game? I didn't realize.
we go. She sat down and that's... And then this is nice. This is the bit we just literally went through in the dream, but without the
Oh no, the guy dude's back again.
El Theo. I can see him, and then I think that's the end of the level. We should do an entire podcast like that.
I'm fluent in that language.
Here we go. This is the thing where yeah, there's a real account, Instagram account linked to the character in this game, whose photos are like the ones from the game. Here we go. Here we go. So I think that is one like the photos on the Instagram account. I think he mentions his like Instagram handle or something, and
he is full on hipster, isn't he?
yeah, that's the yeah. They're not even trying to hide it.
No.
Let's see if you see. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but do you see that is like dialogue box is also like green plaid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's and like I think Madeline's is like the mirror or something, or space or something like that. It's he's such an
So yeah, definitely couldn't be friends with him in real life.
it would be tough.
It would.
Let's see. So yeah, this bit's not as fun without the space blocks, but at least there's these little bits to hop over. Oh man, might play through this again now. Actually, now I've got the taste of blood for the enjoyment that is Celeste. It's though I should
call up for some cheeky takeaway. I was going to guess grandmother there.
Yeah, sorry, Madeline's mom. You have not aged well.
No. How old were you when you had Madeline? I'm not surprised you're overwhelmed. You're trying to climb a mountain in the dark.
Yeah. And then we go. That's a little first couple of chapters of Celeste. I mean, it looks great. I mean, like, obviously you weren't playing it there, but if you, as you could see, there's more than a few ways to do everything, and even there's a bit more thinking than maybe just going, you have to get over this platform. It's definitely in terms of difficulty, the higher end of platforming difficulty.
I mean, regardless of the similarity of the look, that's a lot more Katana in its design and gameplay than it is Limbo. So I would definitely enjoy that game a lot more than I would enjoy a typical platformer, I guess. It looks like there's, as you say, a few ways to play the level, and a bit more thinking involved as well.
Oh, definitely.
Perhaps not quite the same level, because Katana, I felt like, required quite a lot to figure out the best way through a level. But I'm assuming as this goes on, there's a bit more.
I think, not to big myself up, but I've already completed this. I think at a first time of playing, it might take even longer. I remember that segment with the strawberry when I was being chased by my alter ego.
Right.
I do remember the first time of playing, I didn't even go for the strawberry, and there was segments with those like rechargeable diamond blocks. And they are definitely that definitely took us a lot longer than it just did there. And even then, this is just after quite a long time of not having played the game. It is tricky. This game will take you much longer than Katana ever did. Especially if you don't even like, I'm not like an expert on platformers, but I do play them.
Yeah.
I think you'd get more of a challenge out of this than Katana, because that only took a few hours to play, but I think I've spent literal like tens of hours trying to complete this.
All right, okay.
On the Switch, yeah, there's like a small like core game. That's probably a bit longer than Katana, and then afterwards you've got all the like strawberries to collect, and then the tapes to collect, and then there's like other bonus levels beyond that. So it's one of these like kind of, I guess if you call them, an iceberg game, where like the main story is probably not even the majority of the game. Most of it's once you think you've completed the game, there's actually way more game after that than there is. But if you just want to enjoy like the story mode, then it's moderately short.
Yeah, oh well. It looks nice. So as I said, I'm not sure if I'm totally on board with the difference, the sort of very, very different art styles.
Yeah, there's between a few.
The game and
the dialogue boxes and the menu, and
then the faces as well. There's three different art styles going on. But I mean, the game certainly doesn't look bad at all.
No, it's three good art styles. I think everything in the game looks good.
Yeah,
I think as you play it, you'll overlook that. I do remember having a similar impression going with the dialogue boxes, and I'm like, I wish they were like really cool pixel art like the game itself. But then as the game progresses and you see what they kind of do with this stuff, I can kind of see why they went with that art style. Like, it allowed for things like the alternate Madeline like sticking her head out of the dialogue box, and I think it adds for some of the expressions on the face really sell the story that they mightn't have been able to do with pixel art. Yeah, it's a cool game, and I'd literally recommend it to almost anyone. There's very few people I wouldn't, and because it's got this amazing I don't know what you call it, like the assist mode that allows you to like tweak the game to any which way, shape, and form if you find it too difficult.
Yeah, that's a clever idea.
It's like some of the best accessibility I've ever seen in a game. It's like you don't have to do it, and you don't have to use it. If you try and use it, it explains very clearly that they don't want you using it just because you find the game a little bit difficult. But if they're saying, if you're literally at a point where you cannot progress in the game because of its difficulty, then you can use it. Or for any reason, if you had any physical disabilities that impaired your ability to, manipulate the controller, then this mode could help you play the game and like level the playing field.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
There's not like a difficulty setting for this game, but there are things where you can slow down time, increase the number of times Madeline can dash in the air, and things like that, and how much stamina she has climbing walls. So it's one of the best design games I've ever played. So I'd highly recommend it. But I think we'll leave it. We'll probably leave it at there. Now you have to go.
Mhm.
You have to complete it now, Jim. Just this weekend.
I
Right.
might give it a go sometime.
Aye. Well, thanks for watching and listening. You know the crack on all the good stuff. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, much like Theo, YouTube, and Twitch. And we also have a Discord for those for devs wanting to chat about their games, or just anyone who wants to chat about indie games in general. Right. We'll see you later.
See ya.